Hello everyone, how are you doing? So today I'm going to talk about the company 3M. You have heard of it, right? Okay, so with a presence in 100 countries and more than 90,000 employees all over the world, Minnesota Mining and Manufacturing Company, well known as 3M, is a global company based on science that dedicates to the development of products who improve the daily life of millions of people. You may know this brand because it is easily found in many products. For example, you must know the brand Scotch, which you probably use it to stick things, or Netscare, which is best known for sell products such as bandage, gauze, or surgical tape. This brand have more than 55,000 products to offer to the world, and you can find them in adhesives, abrasives, pharmaceutical industry, and electronics. So let's move on to the origins of 3M. In the year 1902, this company was founded in Minnesota, United States. They started as a mining company, and with the little success they had at the time, they started with grinding wheel abrasives. A few years later, the company focused on manufacturing sandpaper products. In 1910, the investor of the company called Lucius Pond Orway moved the company from Dallas to Streetball, where it developed and manufactured an increasing number and variety of products. In the year 1920, the company invented the first water-resistant sandpaper. Dream management fostered a culture of innovation and scientific discovery. In fact, to encourage employees to develop new products, the company instituted a 15% rule, which allowed scientists to spend 15% of their working hours on independent projects. Many of the 3M most recognizable products were developed through independent study at the 3M facilities, such as the Corinthian ribbon, Sachin ribbon, and many other products. They had another institution called the 3M Technical Forum, which was created in 1951, and it was designed to allow technical employees of the company to collaborate and learn from other employees. 3M generates billions in net sales each year from the sale of products across 5 different business segments. In more than a decade of history, it has become one of the world's leading providers of miscellaneous products across all of these industries. The company organized those manifold operations into 5 segments: industrial, safety and graphics, electronics and energy, healthcare and consumer. For example, 3M's healthcare business includes recognizable items such as surgical drapes and teeth whiteners. But even in an empire as specialized as healthcare, 3M still runs the area. Healthcare products include everything from coding software and metered dose inhalers. As far we know that 3M have lots of products, but let's focus on the ones who are innovators. In fact, the 2 ones that I'm going to talk about appear on the Popular Science magazine. The first one is the 3M Kind Removal Silicone Tape. This is a new generation medical tape introduced by 3M Skin and Wound Care area. This was developed to address the concerns expressed by well-known professionals in health because of the damage that conventional adhesives can produce on the skin. The other one is the Noise Indicator NI100, a product from 3M Care at Work and Environmental Safety area, and it's a small device placed on a shirt or jacket and alerts the user with a red or green LED light to potential hazards in noise levels. But after all, what makes 3M different from other companies? Well, the first one is the research and develop capacity with more than 46 technological platforms shared by all the business units that make the company a real innovation machine. Its business culture, which not only includes factors such as tolerance to error, but also because it provides space for innovation. Its professional career system, which includes both business and technological vision, getting the best of each one of them, but respecting the necessary spaces for their proper development. And finally, being attached to the business reality, where the different levels of the company not only have to do with technology, but also with sales, profitability, viability, and the market. The 3M projection is very simple to decipher. They want to maintain the confidence of the consumer, employees, and partners. As a company, living and working according to their values is essential for continued success. The company is committed to actively contributing to sustainable development through environmental protection, social responsibility, and economic progress. They use science ingeniously by the reduction of fossil fuels, create products that use renewable resources like the solar energy. Their vision is to enhance every home and improving every life. The major mission of 3N over the coming few years is not only to position themselves for higher growth, but also structure themselves to sustain that growth for many years to come. As for the year 2025, the company has consolidated its environmental commitment with a comprehensive strategy that brings together production processes and their impact not only on the planet but on the lives of each of its inhabitants. The challenge is to recognize the interdependence of the global environmental challenges they face. The company has set a priority for 2025 to reduce its water consumption footprint and offer products and solutions that improve water quality. Through creative solutions, the company wants to improve safety, protection, and health in the workplace, because the most important thing for them has to be their employees. The 3M company has been chosen in a survey as the company of their dreams for more than 13,000 young millennials participating in a study by the National Society of High School Scholars Millennial Career, displacing Google from first place and ahead of other prestigious companies such as Apple, Amazon, or Microsoft. This study includes the opinion of young students and professionals between the ages of 15 and 32, who mostly select 3M as their preferred company to work for. In terms of areas of preference, the majority of responders choose the medicine and health area, while others choose the science area, technological engineer area, and the business and company area. So, we all know that in December 2019, we've been facing a global pandemic called COVID-19, or better known as coronavirus. In the case of Chile, when people have to go out, it has been asked by the government that in places with many people, the citizens must wear a mask. What has 3M had to do with this topic? Well, healthcare workers who are largely exposed to the virus by working closely with infected people, they are recommended to use the well-known N95 mask. This mask may offer a minimal benefit compared to the surgical mask in preventing transmission of respiratory viruses. It may be beneficial for personnel who perform procedures that encourage aerosolization of the virus. Since January, 3M has doubled production of the N95 respirators to 1.1 billion per year in their global manufacturing facilities, including in the US, Asia, and Europe. 3M will double its capacity again to 2 billion per year within the next 12 months. In this crisis, 3M is experiencing an unprecedented surge in demand for N95 respirators. Mike Roman, the CEO and the company chairman, said, "This pandemic is affecting us all, and we are doing all we can do to support public health and those impacted by this global health crisis. We are mobilizing all available resources and rapidly increasing output of critical supplies healthcare workers around the world that need help to protect their lives as they treat others." Finally, in the United States, where the largest number of coronavirus infections in the world are concentrated, it has also been a focus of attention since the President Donald Trump has been controversial about the virus. With the company 3M, he ordered to stop exporting the N95 mask to Canada and Latin America and having the whole production for his country. Through his Twitter account, Trump invoked the Defense Production Act to force the 3M company to produce all the masks needed to cover the needs of doctors in the US. The 3M company answered to Trump in a press release explaining that 35 million masks are being produced by 2 US factories for customers across the continent. To finish this, I would like to say that I find that 3M is a very interesting and ingenious company, and I'm very excited to see what they have prepared for the future as well. Thank you so much for your attention.